Hey there, friends. Happy holidays. I want to make you a video update of what's going on with Mojaveland. And if you want to see this full video, please join my Patreon. You can join it for free. Or you can sign up to donate $3 or $10 or $5, whatever you like, per month to my projects, which the main one is Mojaveland. So I do want to talk about what's been going on. We got our conditional use permit over 14 months ago. Last year, 2024, in October. It is now December of 2025. And we are still looking at no progress, no physical progress. And in the summer, I realized, wow, I'm not able to move things forward. So I hired a new engineer and a project manager who's used to doing interesting projects in the desert. And this is in addition to the architect that I already work with, Randy Ranieri, who absolutely is a doll. He volunteers his time for me. So, but still, even though I hired them in the summer, it's almost 6 months later, and we still have not been able to submit to grading. And it was because we needed more studies, and just found out we needed a new study. I thought we had done the water study, the hydrology study, but in fact that was a preliminary study, and now we have to do another one. And just to let you know, usually these studies, when somebody says you have to do a study, it's about $8,000 each study. I don't know what this one's going to be. It could be less, it could be more. But there's no getting around them. And I totally didn't understand that all these things had to be done. When you're developing in raw ground like this is, there's a lot of things that are mandated by the city, by the county, by the state, by the tribes, by the federal government, and other things too. Oh, the fire department, the San Bernardino fire. And everything has a lot of paperwork that it has to go through. And so anyway, that's sort of where we stand. We are now looking to find this new water study, because this is a liquefaction zone. The water comes off of the mountain, that's Joshua Tree National Park, and it can flood this area. So, but I'm gonna do a little walkthrough now of my space and show you what I'm thinking about, how it's gonna look. Okay, so just reminding you, this parking lot is the parking lot of the theater, but it is also going to be my parking lot. It belongs to the city, and there's the theater. I'm going to have to make a trash enclosure there, because this is no longer legal to have your trash out like this. But this parking lot saves me a lot of money, because this is, a couple $100,000 worth of work with the street improvements. So that is something I don't have to do. So what's going to happen here is we're going to go in, and there will be a new fire lane here, and this is the way to get into Mojaveland. Right over here will be new handicap parking, which is required. And right about here, if you can see, all up here, all here is going to be an amazing entrance, a gate that will be designed, and it'll say Mojaveland on the top. It's like a magical entrance, a liminal space to make you feel special when you go into it. And there will be 2 containers that are holding storage, but they'll be all covered with murals. So once you walk through the gate, which is going to be right about here where we're walking, there will be a big plaza here. It'll be empty, and it's required because this is where the fire lane is. If you turn to this direction, this is where the first 8 holes will be, the golf holes. Be walking this way, you'll pick up your clubs, and then you're going to do a circular route for the 8 holes, and these are the ADA access holes that can be fully accessible for people who have mobility challenges. And then after you play these 8 holes, you will cross over this plaza, which hopefully is not going to be paved. We will hopefully be able to use a kind of gravel that is ADA accessible. And then you will walk over to this area where the other 10 holes will be. And the holes will go down alongside the fire lane. So the fire lane will go right against the fence. It's required so that if somebody has a heart attack or a problem playing miniature golf, which is, let's face it, could happen. Somebody could get whacked in the head. That hopefully won't happen, but it can happen, and so we need to be able to get an ambulance in here. And so this will be cleared out, and then there will be a sort of a skinny area where the holes will go almost all the way down to the street. So you can see the street down there, and then back over. So people will play miniature golf, and it'll be also again like a loop, and then they'll come back and turn in their clubs, and then over here they will be able to go to the mural painting area, and it'll be right about in here where these creosotes are. We're going to keep a lot of the natural landscape, but some of the creosotes will have to go. Right here where this pile of junk is, there will be a little structure, and there's a mesquite right here, which we have to keep, which I will keep because I love these mesquites. It's a native mesquite, you can see it. And so there'll be mural painting, and then back in here there will be a pathway with a sculpture garden, and it will definitely be it will be ADA accessible. I'm sort of working on this idea of how to make this place really accessible for everybody, people who have other abilities. Trying to use the right language and learning it. And then the phase 2 of the park will be over in this area here. There will be an outdoor classroom area, and there will be an outdoor stage right in here. But that's for now, 4 years down the line. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's the whole idea. So just imagine, tucked in behind the theater is this really magical place that is built totally by artists that understand the desert and celebrate the desert and this gorgeous, gorgeous mountain view. It's just so beautiful. It's winter now, so the sun is low, and the weather is perfect. It'd be perfect miniature golf weather right now, I have to tell you. Anyway, I hope that explains a lot to you. Anyway, thanks for letting me explain it. I do get frustrated. I'm trying to do little projects in between. I've got Mojaveland will be bringing the portable holes to several events, a school event, a historic plaza, a holiday party here, and I did the show at Grossmont College, and then I'm hopefully applying for a residency at a park nearby that would help me develop some of the issues around disability that I would be working with. So that's sort of exciting. Trying to stay positive. It's a long haul. Sometimes I meet people and they're like, "Why aren't you open yet? Why aren't you?" And I'm like, "I'm trying. I'm really, really trying." But it's just a lot harder than I understood. And anybody who says it's easy, don't believe them. Happy holidays.